Have you ever pondered the ripple effect of disobedience? How one small act can set off a chain reaction with consequences far beyond what we could ever anticipate. Welcome to an enlightening exploration into the heart of one of humanity's most enduring struggles. Today, we delve into the rich tapestry of biblical narratives to uncover the profound consequences of disobedience. Our first tale takes us back to the beginning, to the Garden of Eden. Here we find the first man and woman, Adam and Eve, living in harmony with their Creator. Yet, against his explicit command, they choose to eat from the tree of knowledge of good and evil. This singular act of disobedience fractures their relationship with God and ushers in a world of hardship, pain, and ultimately death. Fast forward to the saga of Noah, a righteous man in a world gone astray. God commands Noah to build an ark, a beacon of obedience in a sea of rebellion. The disobedient scoff at Noah, dismissing his warnings of a great flood. Their disobedience, however, leads to their destruction, while Noah and his family are saved. Next, we journey to the city of Nineveh with the prophet Jonah. Jonah disobeys God's command to warn Nineveh of impending doom, fleeing instead in the opposite direction. This act of disobedience results in a tumultuous sea voyage, a sojourn in the belly of a fish, and a humbling return to his mission. Then there's King Saul, chosen by God to lead his people. Yet, Saul disobeys God's command regarding the Amalekites, sparing their king and the best of their livestock. His disobedience costs him his kingdom and his legacy. Lastly, we find ourselves in the New Testament with Ananias and Sapphira, who lie about the proceeds from a land sale. Their disobedience, rooted in deceit and greed, leads to their sudden deaths. Each of these narratives paints a vivid picture of the consequences of disobedience. From the Garden of Eden to the early Christian church, the ripple effects of disobedience are evident. Estrangement from God, personal suffering, destruction, lost legacies, and even death are the bitter fruits reaped from the seeds of disobedience. Yet each story also offers a glimmer of hope. In the aftermath of disobedience, God's grace and mercy shine through. Adam and Eve are clothed by God despite their fall. Jonah is given a second chance to fulfill his mission. Even in the midst of consequences, God's love remains steadfast. In conclusion, disobedience, as illustrated in these biblical narratives, leads to dire consequences. It disrupts our relationship with God, invites personal suffering, and can lead to widespread destruction. Yet even in the face of disobedience, God's grace and mercy remain. It's a sobering reminder of the importance of obedience, not just for our own sake, but for the harmony of the world around us. Thank you for joining this exploration. Reflect on these stories, learn from them, and remember, obedience is not just about following rules. It's about aligning ourselves with the divine will for harmony and peace.